Hey son, what's going on? Back again. You Today is June the 14th, 2018. You're in your room taking a nap right now. And I just finished this book. It's actually three books by James Baldwin. And he is somebody that I would definitely want you to read. If you ever get a chance, read as much as possible by this man. I'm doing this for you because it's a shame that I knew nothing about James Baldwin until maybe a year or so after I graduated high school. All throughout school, I never heard this guy's name. you know, that's why when I tell you we have to learn outside of school because they can't teach us everything. And I'm not bitter about that. But this book has three different books in it. The first one is Go Tell It on the Mountain. The second one is The Fire Next Time, and the third one, if Bill Street Could Talk. Now, I read Go Tell It on the Mountain already. It's about a young guy named John. He grows up in a church, kind of like I did. And it's a very awesome book. It goes into how his father, well, it was his stepfather and mother, they lived in Harlem, but it goes to tell you how they got there. They were from the South, and it goes into how they got there, and it goes into his life and, how he decides to be a Christian, a believer. It's a very good book. I think you'll enjoy it. I'm definitely going to require you to read it before you probably see this video. The next one was The Fire Next Time. And it was just a series of essays. It was just different essays that he wrote. I thought it was pretty good. It's something you got to have a pen and a highlighter because he just goes on and on and on. The first one, he writes a letter to his nephew. And then the second part of it, he just is a letter from him to us. Very, very good. It's very, very rich. I don't even want to start it because I'll never finish. But he's just talking about what it means to be black in the United States at this time. The book was written in the 50s, so but it's still, it's still relevant. And by the time you're in your adult years, I hate to say it, but it'll probably still be relevant. I hope not. Some things have changed, in America, but a lot hasn't. And unfortunately, it probably won't. By the time you get there, you'll be having the same old, same old questions, same old issues. But I'm sure you'll know enough to figure it out. Third book was If Bill Street Could Talk, and I had never read that one. I keep hearing about it. I've actually been to Memphis on a boat I used to work with. On a boat I used to work on, Bill Street, it's in Memphis, and I've actually been on Bill Street. I actually lost my debit card on Bill Street. But anyway, it's a very good book. It's about a guy and his girlfriend. They've been knowing each other for years, and they're about to have a baby, but he gets arrested for some reason, and just goes into the troubles, how him and his family and how they all interact. He's like 22. It's a good book. I've seen people go through it. I really can't relate, and I hope you don't either. Hope you don't have children until you do like I do and wait till you're about 30 or 40 to have a child. I don't know what I would do if I was in my 20s having a child. I waited until I was 30, at least 30, to have a child. I think the later the better, but some people don't feel that way, but that's just me. James Baldwin. He has a lot of videos on YouTube that you'll love to, a lot of different speeches. This is just three of his books. He has another son called Notes of a Native Son. That's pretty good too. I have that one on our shelf. But, so that's it. And hey, I got my Biggie shirt on. I don't know, by the time you get old enough, you probably won't know who this is, but This is Big. I can't fit this shirt at all now, so I'm trying to lose weight, but I don't think it's gonna make it to about time when you're aware. So let me go check on you right now. I'm out.